Greetings and salutations, family. It's your girl Evie with Evie Reviews. This gonna be my review for uh uh Chasing Atlanta. Chasing Atlanta, season 6, episode 5. Child, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Trying to get this done. I'm trying to multitask. I'm still working. There's lint in my hair. My lace is lifting. It's a lot happening today. I'm waiting for my new glasses to get here so I can take these contacts out my eyeballs. It's a lot happening. All I've had today is some potato chips and some water. Like, it's a lot going on today. But I'm going to try to channel this into a good review. So let me just jump into the episode and let's figure out what we got going on, shall we? Yes, let's. That was absolute and utter chaos. This one piece of lace just refuses to do her fucking job and lay down. She refuses. She said, "Fuck you, bitch. Ain't your big head." I'm gonna fix her for us all over with. Don't worry about it. So that was absolute and utter chaos, y'all. Absolute and utter chaos. So after talking to jacked up King Kane and got him together for about 45 seconds, and then Tonka goes out and talk to Troy, and he was like, "I'm good. Like, if I don't see he has an issue with, like I said, to let it go, and I don't have no issue. I'm good. I gotta go to work." But they hug and they go out the door. Jay Moore was like, "Listen, I gotta go because I can feel the old me starting to rise up to the surface, and I ain't got bail money. Nobody has time for that because I feel like I'm about to put my hands in or feet on somebody. So what I'm gonna do is the better part of valor with my rage issues is I'm gonna go on hit it back to the house because who finna no. So then, child, we go back to the party. Everybody said, "Well, the calamity is over." Well, no, the calamity's not really. Calamity is not really over because King Kane is now harassing. What's the baby name? Dominique. And Dominique is like, "Please leave me alone. Please get out of my face. I do not want to do this with you. I do not want to argue with you. I don't want to do any of the things. Please just get out of my just if you could just get out of my face, that would be optimal in this particular. If you could just get out of my face, that would be optimal in this particular situation." So then, child, they cut. Everybody's twerking. Asses is shaking. Willa looking like money on the floor. All of those good things. They shaking their ass. Camera's supposed to be cut. Cut the music. Because Jay Twanda walked over to the people and said, "Can you record this conversation I'm about to have in between me and Oliver?" So he rolled up on Oliver, talk about the party situation. And Oliver, instead of telling him, "I'm sorry, I'm just the face, the promotion for this event. I have nothing to do with logistics or how anything went or any of that things. I'm just the person, hey, come to the party. I'll be here. Come party with me." So I don't have any control over the three event, the location changes, the food, the liquor, the music. I don't have control over any of those things. I'm just the face. That's it. But it seemed like Jay Twan wants to do all these reindeer games and junkie stunts out of nowhere. Like it seems it just came out of nowhere. And then Jay Twan in the confessional is saying that he trying to get his friend money back. What friend? What money? Cause I thought the cast didn't. Okay, I don't know. Maybe he invited a friend because he was coming, and the friend paid for a ticket. I don't know. But I heard that there was reimbursements and even people were giving gas. And at once they went to this from the first to the second location change, um, even Oliver was like, y'all don't have to stay for this because this is clearly reindeer games and junkie stunts happening here with this here event. So, y'all don't have to stay. So I truly don't understand why. And even if Jay Twan was just trying to get his friend's money back, why did that have to be on camera? Unless you wanted that video proof that they said that they were going to reimburse you. Now that I would understand. That I would completely understand. But some is not the man, some is not, I don't know. This feels like very Dorlin went up to get on a phone call and she's on speakerphone with a call and we'll never hear the person on the other side. So I don't, who is me? This don't make no sense. But we gonna keep it moving. Cause party over. Okay? Party is now over. And we back with jump off. Okay, so we at Tonka's house, and Tony has come over, and Tonka's trying to catch Tony up on what done happened at the pool party and the different locations and all the things and the dramatizations that have gone on and stuff, and trying to get her to understand how he feel about King Kane, and he got a crush on him and he like him, and he trying to have that man be his boyfriend, I guess. I don't really know. I just made that part up. Uh and then they have this conversation about Tony's icon status and um how she wasn't made an icon. And then Tonka had invited Kimbella and Chaz, who are part of the Atlanta Kiki scene, who are icons. And Tonka was made an icon. And Tony is saying she didn't understand, like she advocates for her peers and all of these things. And why does nobody advocate for her? Nobody even called her name when it was time for the icon discussion. And it wasn't until the end of the call on which the discussion was being made about who should be an icon and who shouldn't. And then they got to the end, and Tonka was like, "Well, what about Tony?" And at that point, Tony was like, "No, just forget it. Because if I didn't naturally come to your mind as someone who should be an icon, I don't want no pity icon status from nobody. I'm never an afterthought. I'm the forethought. So we not finna do that." So she says that she has earned her icon status. She said legendary status is what you do on the ballroom floor. Icon status is what you do for the community, and she has done a lot for the trans community in the Atlanta Kiki ballroom scene, and she deserves the icon status. So hopefully she gets it, or I think she's already gotten it. I'm not sure, but I agree. That's all I listen. I agree, and I hope she gets it or has gotten it. Not sure. We'll check on it. Let's continue. That was a lot. Okay, so we get Oliver and Dominique meeting and trying to explain what happened to the pool party and all the things of the things and what they need to do to get the girls together. And they really over getting the girls together. And because every time they try, it's a horrible mistake. And they just giving up, I guess, at this point. We did go to Jatwan and King Kane. Now, King Kane invited Jatwan to go yoni steaming. And what a yoni steam is to steam your lower half. It is for your bussy, your Gucci, your bows, all of those things. That's what that is for. Um, that's genuinely what the yoni steam is for. So Kike invites the baby to go yoni steaming. Me and this wig is not getting along today. I don't know what the problem is. But my God. So they go to the yoni steam and they having a conversation. And Jay Twan then explains that at the pool party, well, he's not pleased with Oliver at this juncture. And he's saying because at the pool party event, he says I went up to Oliver, um, talk about, well, I essentially know it's not his fault. What happened? Well, if you know that, why are you bothering him? And he was like, for me, it wasn't a problem. It's whatever. But I had friends who paid $30 to get into this party, and then all of the shenanigans happened. And I was just trying to get my friends reimbursed. And so he was like, Oliver kept putting me off and telling me, well, there's nothing that I can do about it because he can't, because he didn't receive any funds except for being paid to be there. He didn't receive the funds from people buying tickets, so he can't reimburse anybody. He doesn't know the reimburse policy because it's not his event. You must speak to the person whose event it is. I can't do anything to get the friend's money back. If you want your friend's money back, you need to go talk to the person whose event it was. I don't understand why that's an issue. Riddle me that, Batman. How is that an issue? How is it that it's not my party? I'm not, I did not come up. This is not my event. I am not responsible I was just responsible for putting it out there that the party was going to happen and being there as the face. Haha, because people know me. At no time was I involved with any of the logistics of setting the party up, where the party was going to be, the refunds, and any of those things. So talking to me about it, besides venting about the situation, that's not going to yield you the results that you want, which is your money back. You will need to talk to the person whose event it is. And that, unfortunately, it is not me. So I cannot help you. So why do you keep talking to me? Yeah. And he kept saying, oh, but he was so dismissive. He kept saying, talk to such and so, talking to such and so, because that's the person who you need to speak to. I can only direct you to where you need to go in order to get your refund. You will have to talk to the people to get your refund. The end. I don't know what else you want. And then they discussed um, the fake friend situation again. At this point, just leave them people alone. You not their friend, they not your friend. It's not gonna be friends, and we just gonna leave it right there. I don't know what else to say to you, beloved. I just don't. I just don't. I don't even know what to say to you at this juncture. Because at this point, y'all are beating a dead horse. But but I like the fact that um Jatwan was like, well, Oliver is a fake ass bitch and blah blah blah, and he's always, oh, woe is me, and all these other stuff, and my life is so busy and so hard, and da 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 da. And King Kane was in the said, well, I've heard that from a number of people in regards to Oliver. However, that has never been my experience with him, so I don't know what you're talking about. And I appreciated that. I really did. Because one person's experience with someone is not going to necessarily be the same experience that other people have with that person. So you got to go by what your experience is. But he talked about why did he go to Cancun if he had issues with Oliver, and he said because Q said that he was going to be there to moderate the issues, and neither Q nor Lauren England showed up to the Cancun trip. So it was like the power of three is no more. It's been dissolved. I guess too. But that's how that scene ended. And we only 34 minutes in. I feel like this is dragging a little bit. But listen, I'm not gonna stop until I get to the end of the episode. So I'll be back at the end to tell you what happened in the last 30 minutes. Unless something crazy happened and I got to talk to y'all immediately. So I'll be right back. Now my mic is muted. Can you hear me now? Oh, rude, disrespectful. All right. So what I was saying was, I know I said that I would come back at the end of the episode. I was going to watch the last 30 minutes and then I'll come back and talk to you. However, I feel like I'm going to be in my feelings and maybe crying at the end of this. So let's do this portion now, and then I'm going to watch the therapy session portion, and then I'll come back and talk after that is over. So Tony is having a practice with House of Louboutin. They're trying to reactivate their chapter, and get back on the scene and all that good stuff. So she brought in Berlin to talk to the children and walk with the children and get them together. And so they have a little conversation, and we revisit this thing about the sugar daddy and he having ED. I don't understand. Here's my confusion about the whole thing. Um, Him having ED has nothing to do with his pockets. So what does that got to do with him giving you money? Like I don't like I maybe I'm missing something in the equation because he only giving you money so you get his dick off. Like I like because y'all having sex together. Because then that's not okay. I'm just trying to understand because sugar daddies give out the sugar regardless of you giving him sugar or not. So I'm confused about how is his ED causing him not to work and therefore he doesn't have any money to give you? And y'all have been in this sugar situation for 10 years. And you mean to tell me you haven't built up a bank in all of that time of him giving you money? So I I need more because something's not in my little brain. Something's not adding up, and I'm missing something. But I digress. That's what happened with them. Let's get into now. Is Tony, Berlin, Kendra, and Seven. I don't know where Willie is because it's all the trans girls at this therapy session. I don't know if she had to work or what happened, but we finna jump into this and see what happens. And Dario, if you make me cry, I swear when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, that was heavy. That was real heavy. So, um, I'm not gonna go into a lot of um, specifics. Watch the episode. Um, but the girls told their stories of their transitioning and how they are, what they're looking for, and how it changes pre and post transitioning, and where they are now in terms of relationship, being in relation with people, in relationships and their families, and um, chosen and their actual chosen families and their families that they were born into, and how the relationships and things are now, and um, how they have to take their power back. Like Tony is like was saying, like me giving you grace is me distancing myself from you till you can get yourself together. Because what you're not gonna do is try and get yourself together on my time. And while you're doing that, you still dead naming me and misgendering me and things of that nature. Me giving grace is removing myself from the situation for you to get yourself together and learn what you need to learn so that you can properly be in relation with me. It was a lot. It was needed to be heard. Um, some of it, listen, as a mama who has a child who is a part of the community. She's not trans. Her fiance is, though. And I knew that child before they transitioned and after they transitioned. And I love them the same. I treat them the same. Whatever gender it is, that's what I'm going to call it. Whatever your new name is, that's what I'm going to call it. There is nothing as a parent for me that my child could do and or say that would remove my love from them. So I be genuinely puzzled at parents who like disown their children or put them out or are rude or mean to them because of something that's none of their business in the first place. Because whatever is happening in your child's bedroom is absolutely none of your business. So what you upset about? They not inviting you into none of the reindeer games. So what difference does it make? That's still your kid. What your child does in their bedroom, unless they messing over little children, should not be any reason for you to not love, care for, and continue to nurture that particular child. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. It was a beautiful end to the episode. I personally enjoyed it. Um, if you haven't seen the episode, I would encourage you to go watch it because it was very good. But yeah, this has been my review and recap of Chasing Atlanta Forever, season 6, episode 6. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a kid, and I'll catch y'all later for something.